Rise and shine, you guys. Rise and shine. It's been a while since I jumped on. Um, Today is Saturday. It's June 14th. It is Father's Day weekend. So for the fathers that watch me, welcome in. Hi, Sage. How are you? Rise and shine, sweetie. Um, I am... I'm starting this reading and I feel kind of weird because I haven't been on with you guys in a while. It's here 10:13 where I am. Planetary wise, we're at the hour of the sun. Okay. The moon is officially in Aquarius today. All right. We're at about 1 degrees and 41 minutes around there. Um, it looks like we're in transit very close to a quincunx to Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. We're going to be having some sextiles today. Um, let's see what we got going on. We have the conjunction of Pluto and the moon. We have a square over to Venus in Taurus, a semi-square over to the North Node in Pisces. We did experience the trine over to Uranus in Taurus while the moon was still in Capricorn. All right, we just ingressed in about 7 a.m. to the moon in Aquarius. Welcome in, Carolyn. She's like, Miss Ma'am, where have you been? I'm doing great, you guys. Thank you so much for asking. I'm just shuffling up. I've got the Seven of Wands out here, the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so there's a heavy protection of self, of independence, of stability. All right, it kind of, I'm hearing freedom, okay? I'm hearing protect your freedom. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so that's what I feel this is. I like it. I don't have all my decks here because I'm not home, but I have Answer Oracle, Kippers out here, last year's Tarot. I do have Tea Leaf and the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. All right, and I've got my Radiant Rider-Waite out here as well. So we're going to see what comes out. I have not tapped into Sabian symbols in a while either. So I'm actually going to look into what's happening. All right, with the moon in Aquarius heading towards the 2nd degree. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. An unexpected thunderstorm. I wonder what this is going to be. It's like, welcome in, Jasmine's back. Okay. All life is ephemeral. It says, even though we want to cement our lives into secure structure, nature always wins in the end. Submission to unforeseen and uncontrollable forces. It says, nature is a constant and existential challenge to the works of people, fire, floods, and winds that tear down our strongest buildings in moments. And time itself erodes everything eventually. By this fact, we are reminded not only of how small and insignificant we are and how magnificent is any creation that stands against nature for a while, yet also we remember the need to develop inwardly the strength to be able to cope with it all. All right, so it says accident with optimism and confidence, setbacks will always further our ends. So that's kind of what it's been feeling like for me. It feels almost like a setback, right? But things change, you know, we advance in ways that are unexpected, obviously. And that's what the energy is feeling like for me, okay? We are with the sun in Gemini at 23 degrees and 46 minutes. All right, so let's take a look at the 24th degree of Gemini. Speaks about children skating on ice. All right, there's a sense of clearing from the 21st to the 25th degree. It says the refusal to be defeated. To rage against the dying of the light is to resist the power of death, recreation as a tool for self-vitalization. The creative mind is not frozen into, unless it says, into uselessness by situations that appear impossibly restrictive to others. In fact, the awakened individual seeks challenges in order that they can rise to the occasion and develop further skills and maturity. All right, so this one speaks about having a little fun. It says life is never fixed, but lived energetically between what is safe and what is fun. So I like it. All right, so we're looking at the sun and the moon, both in air signs today. Um, it looks like closer planets. We've got Mercury at 10 degrees of Cancer, Venus at 8 degrees of Taurus, and we've got Mars at 28 degrees and 27 minutes of Leo. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Sin, welcome in. Catnap is here. Hi, welcome in, you guys. All right, so I'm going to pull a couple cards. Let's see what comes out. See what's happening. I'm wondering what the index looks like today. It's going to be raining all this weekend where I am. Let's take a look. What is this physical and mental energy looking like today? For the 14th of June, Aries, Libra. It looks like you guys have a mental 3. We've got a Taurus and Scorpio at a physical 6. Gemini, and it looks like, who's this? Gemini and Sag. Hold on a second. Where am I? Here we go. Gemini and Sag, mental 10. Wow. Cancer, Capricorn, physical 5. We've got Leo and Aquarius at a physical 8. And we've got Virgo and Pisces at a mental 6. So it looks like Gemini and Sagittarius has the highest with the mental 10. Interesting. Welcome into the chat, you guys. Welcome in, everybody. Divine Hazel, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. All right, you guys, let's get into this. What's going on? Jupiter and Virgo. Patience. Lots of patience. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Kind of feels like a chill vibe right now, even if it feels off a little bit. I've got the moon in Leo here. Appreciation. Patience will be very much appreciated at this time. Okay. I like that. We're back. All right, so now that we have, let's see, the 5th, the 6th, and the 10th house out here, it looks like patience is going to be appreciated going towards your riches. All right, so again, it has a lot to do with like career, your public image, anything that happens to be focusing more so on responsibility, leadership in the 10th house here. So 6th house, 10th house, and the 5th house, obviously it has to do with your happiness. All right, so it could be work, it could be career, it could be, you know, again, appreciative of the things that you have right now and what's being created surrounding patience. I like that. All right, Mars and Pisces. I'm kind of feeling like it says escape. All right, so I don't know what it is that's being escaped from here. It could be from career, from work. That's what I feel like I've been doing. I'm not going to lie. All right, I've been having so much going on in the past week, and it just feels like, where do I run to? You say, your channel is pissed at you. Don't worry, I'm back. Not for long. Not for long. All right, I figured let me jump on. Let me get back to you guys. Let's see what comes out here and spilling the tea. You know I got the scoop all the time. Jazz always got some damn drama going on. Always got drama going on. Sin is about to come through the damn phone on me. But again, look what came out. It's like the 7 of Wands is giving me this heavy like protection energy of your independence, your happiness, your stability. Like protect that at all costs. All right, so it's just been a lot going on. What's this here? Unfiltered truth. Yeah, that's what it feels like. All right, you want to scream something to the world and let everybody know you angry? It says someone will speak their unfiltered truth. All right, pretending to be fine. Everything is fucking not fine. Let me be clear. All right, it says you may appear strong outwardly while feeling vulnerable. I like that. Very truthful energy here. Let's get into tea leaf. Let's see what's happening. I gave these a little pre-shuffle before I started, just to kind of tap into some energy. And there was a woman that came out with gossiping about someone's secrets. So we'll just kind of see what's happening here. Okay. Let's see what's happening. All right, it says don't be tempted to lower your standards. I like that with the flag. Isn't today Flag Day, you guys? Is it not Flag Day today? I think it is. Or was it yesterday? Look at that. Flag Day is today. How about that? All right. I figured. Yeah, June 14th, Flag Day. Look it up. Your sound goes in and out. I can't hear you. I'm sorry, son. You might want to close it out and open the app back up and then start the video over. Firecracker. There's something here about, I'm getting like the 4th of July. That's weird. Something about the 4th of July. I know there's 2 transits happening on that day. One second. Yeah, Venus is entering Gemini on that day, and then we also have Neptune going retrograde. Interesting. All right, so this card speaks about excitement. Don't be tempted to lower your standards in connection to what excites you, I guess. All right. Let's see. It says beware of greed. That's so crazy. All right, because lately my energy has been filled with being surrounded by people with lots of greed, a lot of greed. And I feel like when things are given to me and blessings come my way, I almost feel like I'm being greedy because I always accept almost nothing. You know what I mean? So beware of greed surrounding you at this time. Let's see. It's interesting. Temporary situation. All right, I don't know if this is a living situation because it looks like just temporary. Okay. And then we got persevere and you will overcome a problem. Down at the bottom of the deck, happiness. All right, so again, 5th house has a lot to do with appreciation, happiness. It has a lot to do with what brings you joy and contentment into your life. Let me get on the other side of this deck here. Jazz, you love gene keys. Where is that? Vanity is the gene key we've just moved into today. I like that. Absolutely. Welcome in, you guys. How you doing, Chris? All right, so tables here. There's a lot of hard work up ahead. Let's see. We've got a younger man here. And an older woman. Interesting. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I have sorrow over a loss. All right, so there could be a younger man, an older woman that are dealing with each other. There seems to be some sort of loss there in connection to someone's happiness. All right, something seems very temporary. If someone's in this energy of, you know, not wanting to lower their standards and focusing more so on their excitement, there could be another person that's in the energy of greed. That's temporary, obviously. But there seems to be some problem here that needs to overcome, a lot of hard work up ahead. So in the beginning, this is what I've got. It's like protect your freedom. I would imagine like protect whatever makes you feel stable. Okay. There could be someone defending someone's freedom, defending someone's stability, defending and making someone feel, you know, valuable is what it feels like. All right. There's still lots of passion there. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. Let's see what this is all about. I'm going to start off at the top with patience and appreciation with riches. I'm getting more like career work, and the energy of escape is kind of like running away. All right, so whatever the unfiltered truth is here, let's see. Let's get it all out. Whoever this is like pretending to be fine but feeling vulnerable inside. What's all this patience about? This could be, again, like a work thing. That's what I'm feeling. Jupiter and Virgo has a lot to do with like getting organized, getting into the details, doing the research pretty much. It could be like a research project type of thing. Let's see. Awesome, Sin. I hope it doesn't fall out on you again. Jupiter and Virgo, patience. Interesting. Six of Swords and the Five of Swords. There's a heavy Aquarian energy here. Venus in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius. Pretty much it means detached and moving on. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're choosing to remove yourself from a situation and where someone could be trying to win at all costs. There could be a lot of gossip involved is what I feel. That's what I pulled in the pre-pool. There was a woman gossiping about someone's secrets. All right, it could be gossiping about someone moving away, moving on, traveling somewhere. All right, that's interesting. A lot of Aquarian energy. I wonder if it's because the moon is in Aquarius right now, but that's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what this appreciation with the moon in Leo is giving me. So we're in the opposition of the moon in Leo right now with the moon in Aquarius. So there could be this thing with like community bonds and networking, and fifth house always has to do with one's hobbies and things like that. It's coming out with the Three of Swords. Someone doesn't feel appreciated here. Feels detached, feels like someone wants to move on. All right, down at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. It could be someone in the family. What's that peeking out? The Queen of Wands. Someone doesn't feel seen or appreciated, or doesn't feel like, you know, they're being cherished in a way where, you know, it doesn't feel exciting. Feels like someone's heartbroken or something here. Sage said, let's use our manners, please. Sage is like, I'm not for the shit today. Jazz is back. Let's let her talk. What's going on with this heartbreak? There's something like moving forward patiently with the Knight of Pentacles. There's this slow moving energy. Slow and steady getting ahead here with the King of Cups. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in here. Or this could just be emotional stability as well, as what I feel this is. All right, overcoming some sort of heartbreak, having to detach and move forward, being patient, appreciated in connection to, it feels like someone's like reputation here could be on the line, is what it feels like. Because if there's a protective energy surrounding this person, that whoever this is that wants to feel valued, you understand, it feels like emotionally having to like learn how to move forward instead of escaping. All right, it kind of feels that way, where it's like just move forward slowly. All right, let's see. What is this riches all about with Saturn and Capricorn? Typically at its exaltation, or should I say at its domicile, it's comfortable there. Saturn likes to have structure, stability, you know, show responsibility when it comes to one's reputation. And that could be in connection to the hard work that's coming up ahead and a lot of perseverance that's needed here. So it's directly next to this young man, and the young man is obviously connected to that older woman. So let's see what this is all about. Let's see that Saturn and Capricorn energy. I've got the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy here. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. That's a Mars and Gemini. So heavy Gemini over this way. It could be that there is a Gemini, whether it's this younger woman or the younger man or older woman, that seems to be like, this kind of feels like a very manipulative type of energy for me. It's like, if I can't manipulate you and leave you in a sense of a mind fuck, pretty much, all right, this person doesn't feel appreciated. All right, so this could be someone that has control issues with Saturn and Capricorn energy in connection to riches. All right, this could be someone that's not sleeping at night. Could be feeling like they're under someone's spell, pretty much. All right, so again, there could be a lot of gossip here about travels. It could be a lot of, again, trying to win at all costs, doing things that are deceptive, in order for someone to go away. All right. But patience is required with that energy. It could be reflecting someone's work ethic. That's what I feel here with the 6th and the 10th houses, especially if it's someone's hobby in the 5th house. All right, so emotional stability is going to be of significance in connection to having to separate or experience some sort of heartbreak where it actually may be hurting someone's mental. So I've got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy out here in tarot itself. All right, with the moon in Aquarius, we're being asked to do things more so independently is what I feel. All right, let's get into the card of escape with Mars in Pisces. All right, I don't know, for some reason I feel I'm being led to say with the Chaldean order of planets, I'm pretty sure you guys, I've explained this to you before, how Mars in Pisces would always start or be the ending card before we move into the following Mars in Aries. It would be like the beginning of an astrological year for us in tarot, right? So with Mars's energy being here, it's asking for drive, for ambition, for action instead of escaping. All right, so it looks like someone here is mentally mind fucked, heartbroken, wants to separate, wants to move forward, and protecting their stability and or their value. Okay, let's see what this is. So it could be about money. All right, yeah, it has to do with work. 8 of Pentacles, it has to do with money, work, having to escape the work environment, having to escape what no longer serves, what's no longer working. Okay, maybe that's what needs to be communicated. Somebody needs to move away or receive some sort of message or is waiting for a message. All right, maybe there's like someone that's in the public eye here, wants recognition. All right, and is waiting to receive that from the workplace or something. I don't know. Someone maybe chooses to escape being in the public eye, doesn't like this any longer. I don't know. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, it would be like you're seen as, you know, very valuable. 7 of Swords, but there's people working behind your back and keeping you in this energy of poverty. So you got to protect your energy and keep your boundaries up. That's what this is looking like to me, you guys. All right. If this is who you're supposed to be seen as and you're choosing to escape, then it's because there's some sort of deceptive energy or their strategy that's being used to keep you in this sense of poverty or feeling left out in the cold where it's not working well for you. So you protecting your stability is going to be of significance. Remove yourself from situations. Now I see why you're detaching and moving away and having patience with the very temporary situation, because someone here is connected to greed. That's what this is. That's exactly. Let's see what's going on here. So this is the unfiltered. Let's see what's going on here. So this is the unfiltered truth. All right, you know my cards don't lie. Who is this that's pretending to be fine, but they're feeling vulnerable inside? They're about to blow the fuck up. Look at this smile on this damn balloon, and it looks like inside they're fuming. Okay? Get them, Sage. I know that's right. So yeah, there's a sorrow over a loss here at the bottom of the deck in connection to someone's happiness. Is your phone bill eating your heart out? Somebody's phone bill is eating their heart out. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so that's what it is. All right, it has to be where the workplace, it could be someone's day-to-day routines, again with the 6th house. It could be how you're being of service, someone's health is not doing good. Okay, the 10th house, someone's reputation is on the line. They don't like that their public image is out there. They feel like they're being manipulated and mind fucked. They're not sleeping. Something like this is going on. All right, and this person chooses to continue to escape instead of trying to understand what it is that they're going through. It's very temporary, but it has to do anything in connection to greed. It could be money. All right, so whoever this older and younger man is, there's a lot of hard work here ahead. And where if you persevere, you can overcome this problem. All right, let's get into the unfiltered truth. All right, so right now, slow and steady wins the race. Control your emotional states. Try to overcome whatever makes you feel a sense of separation, heartbreak, or a sense of, again, loss. Because there's a sense of sorrow here. I'm seeing like, what is that? The 5 of Cups. All right, I don't see it out here, but Again, all air signs are here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo I see. There's Sagittarius, Leo out here. Okay. Unfiltered truth. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. With the Nine of Wands. This is a lot of like spiritual strength to be able to change your fortune around. To be able to change, I want to say like your physical aspect. Who had the most physical energy today? Give me 1 second. Who was it? It's Leo and Aquarius. All right, Leo and Aquarius's energy. Obviously, Leo and Aquarius are both on this Wheel of Fortune energy, all fixed signs. So the energy could definitely feel a fixed today. Very fixed. All right, it could be stubborn, unwilling to change. All right, it does require a lot of determination. Split the deck. Nine of Cups. Someone wants something here to be like a wish fulfillment. Their happiness, again, being of significance. Someone's reaping karma. Interesting. That was right behind happiness. Someone's reaping karma today. They don't like this. It could be a Leo because I have August directly under that. Or because of this opposition of the moon and, you know what I mean? Where it is in Aquarius and Leo's energy here heavy. Yeah. It looks like someone's reaping karma in connection to their happiness because something requires independence. Moon and Aquarius energies. If you're not independent, you're going to reap karma. It's basically what I feel this is saying here. Okay. Something's blocking someone's happiness and they don't like it. There's something, if someone's receiving what they are meant to receive, and these blessings are coming from those in higher power, all right, from those that are in communication with, obviously, God, okay, in prayer, and you receive recognition, it's because of the hard work that you've already put in. And if you're receiving and someone else isn't, there is this need to protect the energy around you, the stability around you. I'm seeing from the 8 to the 9, and we already saw the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Heavy Virgo energy. If you've done service to other people and you're meant to receive right now, and it's been slow but steady coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, now I can understand why you're receiving here, or why you have to remove yourself from situations that no longer serve you. Someone hurt you emotionally. Whether you're this Capricorn, this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy, it doesn't matter. It's the emotion that's involved. Interesting. Someone else hasn't been able to remove themselves from a situation that has hurt them mentally. It's like they're going over and over and over in that situation and not being able to stop thinking about it. And it's almost like it seems like energy is working against them and it's hurting their riches, meaning, you know what I mean? Their stability, their reputation in some way, because they're connected to greed. Show me the temporary situation. What is that all about? The truth. Can't make it up. Unfiltered truth. Something here is temporary. It won't last forever. I guarantee you somebody's all up in their head. Overthinking. That's what it looks like. Overthinking. What did I say? Why are her hands or his hands on his head? And what's being illuminated here? Somebody has to take a step back in order to kind of like understand what it is that's going on. Gain perspective pretty much about their situation. Somebody's still in love and doesn't want to say so. That would be unfiltered truth. I still love you. If you're not able to step up and say, I still love you, it's a problem. They have stubborn control issues. This is like a Sun and Capricorn energy. This is someone that wants control. They don't want to let go because there's still love there. What, am I not picking up on what I'm picking up on? There's two people here, two people here. There's love there. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. This is soulmate. This is lovers. This is, I don't want to let you go. That's the truth. Can you not stand in your truth and say that? Offer love. That's all you got to do is I love you. Someone is emotionally fucking hurt. Okay? Completely. And too stubborn to say so. Knight of Pentacles moving too damn slow. I'm sorry. That's what I see here. All right. Okay. That's the temporary situation. All right. So why is this flag here? Again, I was picking up 4th of July, you guys. Neptune in Aries goes retrograde. And Venus steps into Gemini. Venus and Gemini are having 2 lovers at the same time, just so you guys know that. Gemini is a sense of more communication. So Venus is the energy of love. That might be important. Working through the month of June into the beginning of July. And again, today is Flag Day. So don't lower your fucking standards. Step into what makes you excited. And stick with that. Okay? Let's see. That wants to be... Family and happiness is going to be of significance here. It wanted to be seen. It looks like marriage could be of significance here. Family, children, the home environment. Okay, that's important. Let's see. I'm seeing 10-4, 10th house, 4th house. Career and home. Death and, yeah, I mean, whatever's ending and there's supposed to be a brand new beginning is coming. You can't control what the universe already knows is going to happen. Do we not know that already? All right. You're welcome, sweetie. I appreciate you guys being here. All right, let's see. There's a sense of healing. I keep seeing 4s. All right, so 444 you could be seeing on the clock. There's a need for keeping your prayers up. I'm feeling like, again, stability being of significance, focusing more so on the present and into the future and not the past. The heartbreak, the loss, the sorrow, the moving forward, the boundaries, let all that shit go. Stop overthinking and worrying so much. Focus on happiness. Because if not, you're reaping karma. Okay. Someone keeps on trying to take a step back and they're not moving forward with the Strength card. They're holding back from their healing is what this is. Okay? Holding back from healing. I feel anger. When I look down, I see 7 of Wands. I feel anger here. Okay? Frustration, depression. It's going to require a lot. I feel like someone has something to say. Okay? Could be seeing a lot of 3s as well. I just saw 33, 43 on the clock when I looked up. Again, I feel like somebody's fuming inside. It could be something that was supposed to be kept private and is now in the public eye. Again, someone doesn't like being in the public eye when something was communicated. Okay? Yeah. Told you. 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. This has to do with like work, stability, freedom, independence, family. All right, money, whatever it is. Welcome in, La Unique One. How are you, sweetie? I haven't seen you in a while. All right, heavy Virgo energy. So again, if you're choosing to be of service to someone, if it's something that you normally do on a day-to-day basis and things are changing and you don't know how to, let's just say, adapt to new beginnings because something has like transformed in your energy. If family and happiness is what you want to see moving forward, you've got to kind of like go with the punches here. The energy, yeah, see what I'm saying? There's fights, there's endings. All right. It doesn't feel pretty at all. Show me this younger man and this older woman here. This is interesting. Someone's mother. The Empress. Someone's mother. Could be a wife, could be a sister, could be an aunt. Something's ending here. There's a chapter closing out. A lot of fighting that was taking place. Yeah, that could be it. These two just came out together. Could be it. Temperance. Patience is what I was getting just now. All right. Jupiter and Virgo, patience. All right. There could be healing after a fight. All right. There could be still a lot of love and passion there. The need to move forward, the need to take action. All right, yeah. But there's still, for whatever reason, someone's working in the background. Why is this all taking place? Maybe it has, yeah. Someone wants control over money. Control over someone's marriage. Something doesn't feel traditional. Why is the fucking devil coming out next to the Hierophant, number one? I don't like that. It doesn't feel like this person, whoever that mother figure is very supportive, should I say? Okay. There's a heavy, let me just kind of get myself together here. There's a heavy mother figure energy here that has a heavy connection to resources, control. It could be, I don't know if it's someone involved in, you know, sex, something like that, over money. Something feels deceptive. There seems to be something in connection to fighting, all right? In someone's healing process, wanting to end a situation, okay? I don't know. It's all connected to this younger man and older woman. Let's see. Oh, boy. Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Someone's trying to come through and apologize. It could be the Emperor. All right, if this is a husband and wife situation and they're trying to start a new chapter or end a chapter, and there's patience and connection to some sort of fight, but there's still passion there, and there's been like a lot of overthinking, not seeing things clearly. There's the energy of that Five of Cups, sorrow, in connection to, I don't know if this is something legal or trying to bring a marriage back into balance. Children could be involved. There could be a lot that was already invested, and rather moving forward and feeling discontent, it would be like, let's try to work this thing out. Let's balance this out. Let's start adapting to changes and start collaborating rather than working against each other. That would be more traditional and focusing on the healing here. I like this now, coming out with the Hierophant and the High Priestess together. You're my soulmate spiritually. I've been blocked emotionally, okay? But I'm willing to work this out. That's my happiness. There's something here where someone's trying to escape a situation, detach, move forward, and manifest through the energy of mental frustration rather, okay, than say, something's transformed. I want a brand new opportunity here. I want happiness to be my home and my family. Very simple, okay? Again, this person is pretending. They don't want this out in the public eye because this is the unfiltered truth. And that's okay. Right? Someone else is spying and keeping tabs. I don't know who that may be or where that may fit in this storyline, but we're just going to move on from this because I think we kind of get the point here. All right. There's going to be a lot of hard work ahead in connection to not lowering your standards for what other people see or think, or you not having, you know, to accept what your truth is. It's like, get the fuck out of your ego and your pride and move forward with what seems to be happiness. All right, let's get out of this. That's crazy. So again, we've got 6th house, 5th house, 10th house, 12th house. I'm seeing this could be day-to-day routine, service to someone else, work, happiness, all right, your love life. It could be your children. It could be your hobby. It could be your career, reputation on the line, whatever your public image is that you don't want people to see. If it doesn't look like riches right now, that's a temporary situation. Possibly someone out here trying to escape, okay? Let's see. Let's get out of that. All right, you guys, let's get into Answer Oracle here. Who else is here? Tiff, welcome in. Devin, welcome in. Play Love, remember, hi, beautiful. Welcome in, you guys. All right. There's something about new alliances coming in that's going to come in and support. All right. I like this. It feels like new business. Be careful that if you are stepping into a new work environment or something, be careful with gossip spreading. All right. So I wouldn't involve myself surrounding people if you're just stepping into the building. All right. Because rumors spread quickly is what it says. Let's find out what's going on. Wow. Painting. All right. Something about conveying your emotions. There could be something that needs to be shaped. All right. Your vision could be of significance. I'm seeing painting an eye here. There could be a story that needs to be told. All right. In connection to family. All right. I'm seeing exploration. There could be something that you want to create. Maybe you do have a vision of what your family looks like, what seems to be important in connection to your roots. Okay. And this would be like universe's idea. It's like, tell the universe what it is that you want to paint. There could be some sort of celebration. All right. A coming together, a ceremony, something that seems like it's going to spark up some sort of energy here with fire. I like this. All right. So exploring someone's passion, emotional stability. All right. I feel like is of significance here. Having the courage, all right, for those that are no longer involved with family, having the courage to do something solo dolo, all right, and being seen as a leader could be of significance to someone here. There could be a lot of wanting to be together at this time with family, all right, but trying to keep things underground so that no one else is involved in your business. I don't know. Let's see. What's this? Yeah. All right. I see lots of perseverance, good luck. All right. Bringing things into balance with the koi fish. Lots of ambition there, determination, perseverance and determination. It's giving me a Saturn energy, and Saturn is currently in Aries at 1 degrees and 15 minutes. Let's look at the second degree of Aries. I know the recognition of potential was the first degree of Aries. The second degree of Aries, it speaks about the adjustment to feedback. So maybe there is like people that are looking into your situation and seeing what it is that you're experiencing at this time. It says becoming able to see ourselves objectively from another's viewpoint. Okay. It says objectivity arises when we come to see that we exist within an extended sphere of reality, and when we can laugh at how insignificant we are actually within this inestimable cosmic world. We see how silly is our prideful self-love, and within the context of the greater picture, how irrelevant are our personal thoughts and feelings. It is a great leap forward on the path to realization when we release self-importance. So how are you seeing someone else from a different viewpoint at this time? Because if someone has the energy of potential, and Saturn's energy is meant to come in and bring determination, perseverance, and it shows that you want to be stern in your energy and what you're trying to go towards, and it could be towards family, then who the hell do you have to explain yourself to? This is what you're creating with the universe, right? This is what you're exploring. That's where you're putting in your determination. I like this. Welcome in, you guys. All right. So that could be it. If you're looking for new alliances and there's still gossip that's being spread, remove yourself from situations like this. All right. Let's see. Thank you so much, Sage. Appreciate you, babe. All right. So spendthrift. There could be gambling taking place here. There could be debt that's involved. A waste of money. Let's see what else. Somebody's pockets are filled. That tub is filled with moolah. All right, we got purify here. So clean up, sweep, clean, empty, and organize. Someone needs to organize their resources. Okay. I'm seeing like a nice little pink card. Maybe like spending money on useless things could be of significance here. I'm seeing money on a home, money on a vehicle, something like that. All right, maybe it is that you need to guard your money. Okay, defend and protect your money before it disappears. Could be it. Let's see what else. So maybe that's what this is. Someone's gossiping and spreading rumors about how someone's spending their money, how it needs to be cleaned up, how it needs to be organized, how someone needs to protect their resources or defend their resources, okay? But if it is being used towards family and towards creating and coming together, and there's a lot of perseverance and determination in connection to someone's good luck, there's a lot of ambition here in connection to this whole thing. So why is there gossip being spread about this? There could be vacations taking place right now, shared experiences through bonding with, that's what I feel. I feel like this could be vacationing. Again, someone here is trying to like escape a situation. All right. There could be someone trying to ignore what needs to come into alignment here as well. Interesting. Adventurous. Someone that you made a promise to. Someone you made a promise with here. Someone that you have that emotional bond with. Maybe again, I feel like if there is some sort of new alliance that's coming in, and however or whoever you're bonding with, there could be business deals on the line here, gossiping spread about that. All right, how to organize instead of wasting resources, defending someone's stability here before it disappears, having the courage to move forward. All right, and not ignoring things that are meant to come into alignment for you is how I'm reading this. All right, things may be complicated right now for whatever reason, but it's like you feel like you're contracted to someone, emotionally bonded to someone. Interesting. Let's see. Who's this new alliance here? Who is this new alliance? Whoever's going to help you keep your life in balance. Okay. There's something, I'm feeling justice with that. I see the scales. I'm feeling justice. August keeps coming out. Leo, Virgo energy. 5th house, 6th house energy. Okay. In August, full moon in Aquarius could be of significance now that we have the moon in Aquarius today. So we've got 2 months before August. Okay, what was that? Vase. This could be a secret admirer. Interesting. It could be a business deal. All right. There could have been some sort of misunderstanding. Yeah, somebody has a lot of strong emotion here. It could have been like love turned to hate really quickly for something. Let's see what's going on. This could have affected family overall. What are the rumors that are being spread here? What are the rumors? I feel like someone's planning something out. Hanging pictures. All right. It seems like something's complicated, but it would be something that you would understand. Again, it feels like more complex than what it seems. Someone could have been overlooked here. What are the rumors that are spreading? Could be that someone's moving too slow. We got the Knight of Pentacles earlier. It would be like a slow and steady, wins the race type of energy. Great worry over is nothing. Somebody wants you to feel stressed out. They feel that you're ignoring your alignments, but it's that you're in the energy of having a lot of courage and moving in the way that you feel is best for you. You're not on the same path as someone else. So if there's something that's being more so 6th house energy organized in your life in a certain way, then someone may feel that they're being like defensive towards you for whatever reason. Or you could be defensive of yourself, keeping that boundary up and wanting to say, listen, all right, this is what I'm protecting here. That's what it feels like. And if it's in connection to someone's resources and that needs to be cleaned up, then that would be slow and steady, you know, getting ahead. Yeah, it's crazy. I went to go shuffle and there's wealth on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this has to do with family, resources, stability, home environment. All right. It's just kind of giving me whatever gives you a sense of groundedness. Interesting. You said, oh, gossiping or trolling. There's so much more to do in life. Yeah, I bet. Some people, that's all they have to do in life is gossip, you know. But who am I to judge? I don't fucking care. It's crazy. All right, let's see what else. What's going on with the whole wasting, debt, gambling, clean up, sweep clean, empty, and organizing? This feels like someone just kind of throws their money away. All right, that could be what the gossip is all about and how someone is slowly but surely getting ahead. Somebody has good fortune. That's why they're spending it that way. The Beatles here. Play Love Remember says, that's my dad in spirit. In his message, slow and steady wins the race. He left me a gift. I bet he did because it's showing good fortune right here. All right. So if you have a fucking tub full of cash, can I have some? I'm just saying, right? It would be looking like to other people, and what they're gossiping about is that you're wasting, but what you're doing is kind of like reorganizing and defending what maybe has been taken from you. All right. Welcome, chosen divine, sweetie. How are you? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like here. So maybe people feel like you're ignoring, all right, but this is how you're coming into harmony, into alignment, and what's given to you. I don't know. I see books in the background. You put the phone down. Maybe you're only like reading into books. You're not worrying about what people are gossiping about on the phone. All right. Maybe this gives you more so a sense of adventure. You know how when they say you sit down and you read a book, you can put yourself in a scene? That's what that feels like to me. It's like put the phone down, pick up a book, sit yourself surrounded by flowers, and go on an adventure mentally. Instead of being like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I got bills. I got this. I got. No, relax. Phone on do not disturb, especially on the weekends. I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to gossip all fucking day and spread rumors? Oh, this person's moving too slow because they're on a different path than you. That's why. Right? Like, everybody doesn't get their blessings all at the same time. We know that. It just seems complicated because you would know this is the way I'm keeping my life in balance. I've got new opportunities presenting themselves and they're just coming into alignment. One more card from here. Let's see what's going on with this defending and protecting energy. Because someone either feels like, yeah, look, I told you it has to do with money, with coins. You have to defend what's yours, what's been given to you, how it's been given to you. It says money will be coming to you because there's a lot of good fortune here. And I feel like from the very beginning, it has to do with either how you've been of service, how you've been focusing more so on, you know how you go through a period of like not having, and then finally when it's time for you to receive, and you receive and people see that you receive, it almost as if you don't deserve that because I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting at this time. Well, it's because I've done my karma. Maybe it's time for you to go deal with your karma, and then you reap the fruits of your labor or your hardships, should I say. Right? Crazy. This gift was in my name only and in the process of receiving. I know that's right. I know that's right. So that's what I feel this is, you guys. Someone has a problem here with what you're receiving. And it looks like there's so much good fortune here. We got good fortune on the beetle. The coins card keeps coming out. The 8, the 9, the 10 of pentacles. The koi fish. There seems to be some sort of promise that was made in connection to a contract. All right. Something or someone you were supposed to emotionally bond with. All right. And it may have been complicated at first because other people were involved. And now that you choose to separate yourself and keep yourself in balance and remove yourself from the gossip, that's what takes place. It's like you start receiving. I feel like this is you painting a picture of what you want to shape your life into in the near future with your family. Okay. Family and togetherness could be of significance here because you may have experienced a loss in the past. All right. Who's ignoring a situation here and needing to refocus is what it feels like. Refocusing on happiness. Someone ignores their happiness and is wondering why they're not receiving their good fortune. Stubborn. Stubborn. That's what this is. Welcome in, Safi. How are you? Yeah. That's what this is. Someone is ignoring their happiness. They're overlooking and overthinking the entire situation of what makes them happy. All right. All right, so it looks like if you are on that path of receiving happiness, you're the one that's having a V for victory. Okay? I like it. That's why someone has a problem with being in the public eye. This could be someone that's afraid of what other people are going to think of their situation. This could be someone afraid of the gossip that's going to go around if they choose their happiness. Fuck everybody else. I told you. Nest is going to be of significance. So family is very important. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Paint what it is that you want to see in the near future in connection to your family. Fuck what everybody else says. Okay? I love this. All right, let's see. So if you have this instinct of family is important, go with that. And don't worry about what other people say. Then, Christy, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? All right. It says danger, especially in money matters. So that's what I'm feeling over here. All right. But someone's surrounded by a lot of good fortune right now. A lot of money coming to this person. So just be careful. All right. With the energy of danger with money. Because there's a lot of success around you. You know what this gives me? Someone knowing what's coming your way. Someone knowing what you're receiving. It being gossiped about. And if it's not being given to them and they're trying to take from you, that will be danger. All right. So be careful who you're surrounding yourself by at this time. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. What the hell I just say? That's what I'm getting from this energy. I don't like it. Because you're climbing towards success. 11:11 on the clock. Crazy. Thank you, Sage. I'm telling you, someone either wants to keep you tied down, frustrated. That would be like someone having a hold on your energy, wanting to remain in control for whatever reason. I don't like it. So if it's money or a property that's coming in through an inheritance, a windfall, or some type of winning that belongs to you, that you deserve, that you've been waiting on. You guys know that we work with transits, right? We've got Mars moving into the sign of Virgo on Tuesday the 17th. I'm going to read you out the energy because Mars is action, right? It's where we're moving forward towards. And Mars has been in Leo and it went retrograde back into Cancer and it stepped back into Leo. So now that we have Mars in Virgo, we're looking at this energy of criticism is what the Oracle of the Radiant Sun says. Okay, I'm going to read it out to you guys real quick. All right, it says here, obviously it comes with a picture. There's a finger being pointed at a woman here. There is an eye and there's flowers in the picture. It says a blue eye stares fixedly at an arrangement of flowers in a simple basket. Above, a finger points accusingly at the necklace of a woman who has a hair braid made of wheat. Listen up. It says, Mars Virgo energy can find a good outlet in skilled work and craftsmanship. Many people with this planet sign combination are attracted to medicine, especially in areas as surgery in which great care and precision is necessary. They also are often skilled with machinery and motors. If the occupation of the Mars Virgoan does not allow this ability for precision or detailed work to be expressed, it can manifest and provide great satisfaction as a specialist with a spare time interest. Virgos always like to plan things carefully, not liking to fritter away energies. And although Mars usually provides an excess of energy, it is in the sign that is well directed and never wasted. So Virgo's energy requires a lot of organization overall. Okay, this card indicates a propensity for success and even prominence in work for a well-run organization, probably in areas which analyze in the study of health, medicine, complementary healing, or dietary control that is important. So your health could be of significance. Working at a gym could be great for this Mars and Virgo energy. Mars Virgoans tend to be perfectionists and may set themselves impossible standards. In extreme cases, there is a danger that they can make themselves uncomfortable or even ill with this self-inflicting pressure. Often it manifests in a supercritical behavior towards others, picking on faults to compensate for the Mars Virgoan feels to be his or her own failure. So this would be like, I'm so upset at you because you're winning. I'm so upset at you because I didn't do my own work and you're receiving your abundance. I'm so upset at you that you're getting all these great gifts and I'm not. That would be this energy, right? This person's life is not organized, or they're not working towards becoming better in connection to their own health. That's what I feel this is. All right, so it says, Virgoans tend to be perfectionists and may set themselves impossible standards. In extreme cases, there is the danger that they can make themselves uncomfortable or ill with this self-inflicting pressure. Often it manifests in supercritical behavior towards others, picking on faults to compensate for what the Mars Virgoan feels to be his or own failure. And in reading this card indicates they need to be more critical in providing the answer to the question, or conversely, the one that is being overly critical to the detriment of the situation. All right, so this could be a cooperative research project that's taking place in an event, a position of responsibility in a large organization, and a personal assistant to an important person. So if you are coming together with new alliances and you're stepping into new business opportunities, this is how you're going to be keeping your life in balance here. This could be happening up until August. You might be running into a secret admirer that loves what you do, loves the way that you work, loves how organized you are, makes you feel like you're part of a team. It could be slow and steady getting ahead, moving away from where gossip has been spread before. This could be travel involved with people that have shared experiences. You could be stepping into a period of lots of abundance with good luck and opportunities to make a lot of money. Okay, and where before things may have gone to waste, you had to reorganize yourself, you had to learn how to defend and protect opportunities that were disappearing at the time. There could have been things that you were ignoring and coming into alignment, trying to over focus on, I'm afraid of being courageous and brave and moving forward towards my happiness and where I feel I can have a victory. Get the fuck away from these people that are stopping your abundance from coming through, because it's causing you a lot of frustration. All right, situations that no longer serve you, that are holding back your inheritance because you're surrounded by people that are unreliable and undependent. They're stopping you in your success. That's what I feel this is. All right, so this could be vision what you want your family to look like. Continue to remain perseverant and determined, all right, towards your goals, because it looks like with a lot of fire, you're going to be able to explore exactly what it is that you desire here too. Okay, I like it. I feel like the universe is working with you. Heavy, heavy, heavy. All right, it may have seemed complicated in the beginning. You weren't sure how you were going to make it through. I feel like energy is getting ready to shift. It's going to change. All right, I want to get into Kipper here. Wow, let's get this out of here. Okay, is anybody resonating with this energy? I hope so. It feels like on point for me. Okay. Someone's about to come under contract with somebody here is what it feels like. For sure. The parasite is here. I'm scared. 11:17 on the clock. I'm seeing justice in the star. So I don't know. There could be justice for a star. Okay. Someone was meant to be a star. There could be things coming back into balance here with the moon in Aquarius. All right. Let's see. Let's get into Kipper. He said, don't be. I'm a bowl of love. I like it. I'm being called to step up my game in a big way, medium and energy worker. I like that. Yeah. I took a long time off, you guys. I was off for a while, dealing with a lot of my personal craziness, but I'm hoping I can create some sort of stability around myself while I'm able to jump back on and do my readings every day. He said, I sure hope so, Jazz. I'm tired of this shit. I hear that. Everybody fucking tired of everything. I don't know. There's gifts coming in. Look, I just said star card energy. 17, 11, 17. Maybe someone stole your gift. All right. Or something that was meant to be gifted to you. Ouch. That's been happening a lot. I've missed you too, Patty. How are you, sweetie? I saw it. You ain't got to fix it. I know what the hell going on over there. Oh, Rodriguez, can you do a reading for me? Thank you. I don't do personal readings, sweetie, but I may have to fairly shortly. So if I choose to do so, my email is in the description box below. You can email me and I'll send it back to you as soon as I can. The Parasite, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Is that Ron? I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's get into this, you guys. Let's see what Kipper has to say. Well, that was fairly quick. Wow. All right, so unexpected income coming in. It could be coming from a wealthy man. It could be in connection to a home. It could be coming in the nick of time where it was unexpected and it was like handed to you directly is what I'm feeling. All right, the 27th could be of significance. What day is that this month? The 27th falls on, 1 second. The 27th falls on a Friday, which is Venus's day. I always say Fridays are paydays. The moon will be in Cancer and ingressing into Leo at 2:06 a.m. on that day. We have a trine that day. I believe this is going to be a Mercury in Leo energy trining over to a Saturn in Aries energy. I want to say so. Yes, both fire. Yeah, fire signs on the 27th. Love that. Safi, thank you for being here. Untruthful neighbors, family members talking to me with their loved ones. Messages when I moved here. Interesting. Interesting. Me too. I'm happy for people who get their blessings. Chosen, I pray for peace and happiness for everyone. I love that. Madi, welcome in. You said, will Libra break the no contract? Oh, the no contact. Gifts are coming. I know. Thanks. A small one for you too. I'm also generous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Unexpected income is coming in, you guys. I don't know how or why or when. All right, but it says towards a main female here. All right. Something was owed to you is what this feels like. Something was completely owed to you. Coffin, because you ended it with something else. Because you ended it with something else. Something was given to you. Okay. Wow. I mean, it's big money. Big money. Okay. Definitely. It looks like unexpected income came in towards the main female because the main female ended it and received all of this sudden wealth. Yeah, that's what this was. That person was dealing with a false person. So the main female was dealing with a false person. Once that ended, you received your wealth. Somebody was actually stealing from you, taking from you, rather than giving it to you. It had something to do involving a home, I told you. All right? Something was involving a home. Look at that. Someone wants to either gift you a home. We saw that gift. And where something was taken from you previously in connection to that gift. A wealthy man in a home. I did say the wealthy man was coming through giving the person in poverty either money for a home in the background, something like that. Okay. That's interesting. There could be a message from a mature man coming through. Okay. I don't know who this is, but we'll see. What's the ending all about? What was it that ended? A specific concern. Some sort of concern about imprisonment. Was someone imprisoned in a home environment? Needed to go on a journey? Imprisoned on a mental journey? Something like that. Okay. Where's the sudden wealth coming through and how is it affecting this main female here? It's coming through for children. Wow. Big deal. All right. Through this person's occupation. I like that. So you're on the right pathway here. It looks like, yes, the journey that you were on was specifically connected to a specific official person. The person that you're in love with. That's interesting. I like that. All right, let's get into this. Actually, I'm going to switch this deck out. I'm going to do light seers real quick. Can you hand me a halls out of my purse? It's inside of the bag. Are those bottles of water cold yet? I have one. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this unexpected income. Yes, he said, I just realized the poverty hand below the wealthy hand giving money. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Hello, everyone. Peace and love to you all. Lovely to see you, Jazz. Welcome in, Maria. I got your message. I'm sorry I hadn't been on for a while. I missed you guys, too. Thank you. Cindy said they don't apologize for Cindy the trip. Unexpected income. Why do I feel like this has something to do with like an apology? There's still a lot of love there, and it's something definitely that someone can't stop thinking of. It's like their heart space is connected here. Yeah. This is like an apology communicated. All right. With that connected to unexpected income. There could be children here involved. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay. There's something in connection to healing. Whatever, it doesn't necessarily feel like unexpected income. It could definitely just be something that was gifted. All right. Seven of Cups. There were other options involved, or there could have been some sort of confusion surrounding the situation emotionally. There could have been a lot of jealousy or envy or something like that in connection to something that was kept a secret. All right. Let's see what's going on. What's happening with this home and the wealthy man? The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. There's a heavy Aquarian energy here. There was either someone that had their heart blocked off, was working strategically towards something else. Interesting. Someone was in separation from the home environment. The Four of Wands here with this Venus and Aries transit that we were in right before we ingressed into Venus and Taurus could have been of significance. There was something deceptive that had taken place with someone emotionally removing themselves from a situation and remaining focused on whatever their strategy was. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they were invested in something else. So either something was taken away from this main female. All right. They could have again had themselves involved with a false person. That could have been the deception surrounding this person here. And why there seems to have been some sort of blockage. Now there's like communicating apologies, children involved. Let's see this false person and thief energy. The Hermit. There was a sense of detachment overall so that this person would be able to reflect on what was taking place surrounding their energy. It kind of feels like sitting with themselves, should I say. All right. And then they experience having some sort of victory. They were able to see something clearly about the past. Yeah. All right. So either not wanting to let that go, feeling that it is Four of Pentacles, the energy of wanting to hold on to that. Yeah. And releasing the aspect of a grasping mind. Yes. Okay. So a lot of strength in overcoming a mental fuck. That's what I feel this is. All right. Maybe this person chose not to move forward. They held back a little bit with the Strength card, having to deal with, again, overthinking, stress, depression, anxiety, whatever that may have been. The Hermit mode, it kind of like there would have been the ending of the concern for imprisonment. Again, I'm feeling like a mental imprisonment. The Knight of Cups in connection to their love life and connection to their home and their family. Again, heavy Aquarian energy. I feel it. With the Star, All right. So if it was in a sense of trying to move forward independently, it looks like more traditionally is what this person valued the most, because they felt empty without, I would imagine, their family. Okay. Yeah. It would have been like the attachment to family would have been more significant. All right. I don't like that I keep seeing the hermit, the hierophant and the devil coming out together. I don't like that. All right, because it kind of feels like this person was going through like a spiritual warfare type of energy, where it's like an angel and a devil on each end of their shoulders. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's coming to an end. So the sudden wealth in connection to children. Let's see what this is all about. See, once they come back together with their lover, children are happy. There's a lot of wealth, unexpected income that comes in. Occupation, pathway, message, journey. Let's see what this is all about here. There's the Empress here with judgment is what I just saw. So I'm feeling like this person has been able to see the truth about their value at this point. Okay. Let's see occupation, pathway, message, journey. There may have been a sense of sorrow and why things were moving so slow. 5 of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. So it finally picking up and heading in the right direction. Knight of Swords. A lot faster in the right direction. Okay. In the mean be hermit. Let me remove myself from this person, focus on family, understand what it is to be in a very traditional type of energy, going after what it is that I aspire to go, be my wish fulfillment, and removing myself from whatever the negative attachment may have been. Once I come back together with sudden wealth and children, lover's energy is there. It goes from a very stagnant, not moving so quickly energy with my occupation. On that pathway, I feel sorrow and loss. Let me reconnect and step back into my destiny. That's what this feels like. Okay. And temperance. It required a lot of patience, healing, balance. Okay. But 10 of Pentacles is there. You're right back where you need to be. I like it. 2 of Wands. What's the plan? That's what I'm getting. What's the plan? Where is the energy being invested at this? And get ready for new opportunities. Soulmate energy is now here. I like this. It's really, really good. It's really good. All right. Let's move on. All right. The official person, expectation, and lovers. That's exactly what came out at the end of it all. All right. So, where's my deck? Here it is. Show me what this official person is taking place here. Somebody could be going up against someone that seems to have a position of authority. This could be in court. Earlier we saw the scales. It could be justice for the stars, what I felt. 11-17. And it could be that whatever is expected is for whoever this is to come back with their lover. Spiritual strength with the 9 of Wands. That's the moon in Sagittarius. This person is remaining optimistic. Ace of Wands. They want a brand new beginning. The 9 to the Ace of Wands. That's 10 Wands. It would be enough stress. All right. No more overworking. No more overthinking. No more carrying the heavy burdens. It's like the need to move on. The Knight of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles, going after what seems to be stability, because there seems to be a sense of emotional loss there with the 5 of Cups. I'm seeing the victory in working things out with the 6 of Wands to the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, the apology being accepted.